refrigerant recharge for 2008 Volkswagen EOS turbocharged engine. I'm not sure of the engine size. I think there was 4 different option engine sizes to choose from, but they did have their original sticker. I had to take a picture. It was already out in the junk. They're ordering a new sticker. It's 525 grams for this particular vehicle. So I just hooked up. I already put the Nylog on the fittings before I attached them. I made other videos about that, so that's already installed to stop vacuum leaks and prolong the life of your service fitting O-rings. I don't have them into the system yet. They're backed out on the fittings, so I'm testing the system every time. Always test your system. As you can see, I'm getting down to 49 microns. And now I can open up to the system because I know what the capability of my gauge set can do before I hook up to make sure there's no leaks. And now I could attach, and as you're going to see, it's going to jump way up. There we go. Because now I'm evacuating out the system. So this got a new condenser, a new intercooler because this is turbo, and a new radiator. This is all new. What I didn't know at first was it got not a new what the hell's the name of that? Not a new compressor, but a junkyard compressor. You know, this is an old vehicle. It doesn't have a high volume value. And so instead of a brand new compressor, because this vehicle is probably getting close to being totaled out, they opted for a junkyard compressor, and it's the only way. And I noticed that when I seen the one here, so it must have got struck in the front, and you see it sheared off and broke the compressor. This is a clutchless compressor. This was permanently attached to the pulley, but it was totally sheared off. So they just got a junkyard one. So I need to remove that plug right there, pour out the oil to kind of give me some indicator of how much refrigerant refrigerant oil is inside the system. Now they got a junkyard compressor, you know, that thing was thrown all over, so any oil that could have came out of the ports on the junkyard one most likely did. But on this particular model compressor, oil is contained inside this area, and you must oil balance check and read the instructions. And you could go sometimes by some of the, let's see, do they give how much oil comes in this? No, they do not. There's no sticker on here telling you that. Some manufacturers do, some manufacturers don't. But just looking at it, it's nice and clean, other than what got in there after it was taken off. Looking at the discharge port, it doesn't look like it was dry, so it wasn't low on refrigerant, or at least that low. It's not burnt, it's not black or gray. So that lets me know that prior on the old one, it could have been in good operating condition. So now we come back here, and we can see we're just dipping around the 600 micron mark. But if I turn it off, this will be a highly contaminated system because it cut through the lines. It was exposed to the atmosphere. It has a junkyard compressor on it, and if you see, it'll jump up there a bit. Turn it back on, leave it under vacuum some more. I'm gonna add some dye and some refrigerant oil to it. That's about it. I'll come back on this one when it's time to recharge it and walk you through the recharge procedure. We are going to recharge this with liquid refrigerant, not vapor refrigerant. We are going to charge it through the high side line with the engine off, and we're going to have the low side suction line closed. And that's in the next video. See you.